Friends of Dub Nation, have you ever stopped to think about what could happen if the Golden State Warriors decided to risk it all and go after another star? A risky trade, but one that could turn our team into an unstoppable machine. This player could shake up the NBA and put the Warriors back on top. Is it worth the risk? Let's dive into this explosive possibility. But, before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Golden State Hoops so you don't miss any details about our beloved team. Now, let's get straight to the point. Zach LaVine. A player who stirs up conflicting emotions among many fans and NBA experts. On one hand, we have undeniable talent, someone who has already proven capable of carrying a team on his back. On the other hand, there are constant concerns about his health and a hefty contract that, honestly, makes anyone think twice before considering a trade. But is the risk worth the reward for the Warriors? LaVine is a natural scorer, averaging 24.2 points per game over the last 7 seasons. Imagine him alongside Steph Curry? Perhaps the most lethal scoring duo in the league? Just thinking about it makes the heart race. Looking at the current landscape, LaVine's trade value isn't at its highest. After a tough season, marked by injuries and questions about his ability to lead a team, many believe that the Chicago Bulls wouldn't get a significant return for him. And this is where the Warriors could step in. With the front office's reluctance to give up young talents like Jonathan Kuminga or Brandon Podziemski in previous negotiations, maybe a proposal involving draft picks and expiring contracts would be enough to bring LaVine to the Bay Area. It could be the Warriors' chance to add a key piece without sacrificing the future. This is a scenario that could change everything. During a recent interview on KNBR's Murph and Marcus Morning Show, respected NBA insider Mark Spears brought up an intriguing possibility. "I think it's worth taking a chance on Zach LaVine," he said. "If you're going to take a risk, I believe the Warriors have the roster to do it. If he can stay healthy, he can take the team to another level." These words were not said lightly. Spears is an influential voice with years of experience covering the NBA, and his opinion carries considerable weight in this discussion. The idea of LaVine joining the Warriors isn't just a fan's dream, but a concrete possibility that could redefine our path to another title. Now, let's analyze the fit. Steph Curry, our maestro, has already shown that he can adapt and shine alongside other great talents. What was missing last season was precisely a reliable second offensive option, someone who could relieve Curry in moments of pressure. Klay Thompson is still one of the best shooters in history, but after the injuries, the dynamism of his game has been affected. LaVine, with his ability to create his own shot and explosive drives to the basket, would bring a new dimension to the Warriors' offense. Imagine the pick-and-roll between Curry and LaVine, with Draymond Green orchestrating everything. That combination would be hard to stop. Of course, we can't ignore the financial factor. LaVine's contract is massive, $215 million over 5 years, with 3 years remaining. It's a serious commitment, and the Warriors' front office would need to ensure that he's healthy and committed for the long term. But it's important to remember that the title window with Curry, Thompson, and Green won't last forever. The decisions we make now will have a direct impact on our chances of competing at the highest level in the coming years. Are the Warriors' management willing to take a big gamble to maximize this period? But let's talk about what really matters, the impact on the court. When healthy and confident, Zach LaVine is one of those players who can change the course of a game in a matter of minutes. His ability to score from anywhere, combined with impressive athleticism, makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. Placing him alongside Curry would not only diversify the Warriors' offensive options but also open up space for other players to shine. Imagine Wiggins' cuts, Klay's shots, and LaVine's drives. The opposing defense would be lost. What's at stake here is much more than just one season. It's the Warriors' legacy. Since Curry's rise, the franchise has become synonymous with success and innovation. But as time passes, the league's demands and fans' expectations only increase. Adding someone like LaVine to the roster would be a clear signal that the front office is willing to do whatever it takes to keep the team on top. This trade would be a bold move, but one that could yield immeasurable rewards. We're not just talking about another star, but someone who can solidify our place in NBA history. It's hard not to get excited about the idea. We know there are risks involved, but we also know that great achievements come from great risks. LaVine's arrival would not only bring a new dynamic to the team but also ignite the fan base. The Chase Center would become an even more feared fortress, with Dub Nation feeding off the energy of a renewed team ready to fight for another championship. Can you feel the electricity in the air? I sure can. The big question that remains is, will this trade actually happen? Nothing is certain in the world of the NBA, and negotiations are complex and full of nuances. But the mere fact that we're considering this possibility shows that the Warriors are always looking for ways to improve, to evolve. And if the chance arises, we have to be ready to seize it. We don't know what the future holds, but one thing is certain, with LaVine alongside Curry, the possibilities are limitless. In the end, the decision to bring Zach LaVine to the Warriors is not a simple one. There are pros and cons, risks and rewards. But as fans, it's impossible not to imagine what this combination could achieve. We, Dub Nation, know what it means to risk, fight, and win. And if there's a chance to add a piece that can take us back to the top, why not explore all possibilities? The future of the Warriors could be at stake, and that's what makes this discussion so exciting. So, Blue and Gold Nation, what do you think? LaVine on the Warriors, a dream or a possible reality? Leave your comments down below, and let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden State Hoops. Together, we'll follow every step of this legendary team. Until next time.